Hi, I'm Annie with Kai Dragon Gardening and Cooking Channel, and today I want to talk to you about planting cover crops to save the soil. I'm going to get my readers on. They keep lots of notes. Soil is important to your garden. When a garden area isn't needed, some people will cover it up with a tarp, then work the soil back up to loosen it when it needs to be used again. Simply planting a cover crop will help put nitrogen back into your soil and help it recover. I'm going to talk about a few different cover crops. A lot of people plant these, as farmers or in the country and stuff. You can still plant some of these cover crops if you have a small garden in your backyard too. So buckwheat is a cover crop that attracts pollinators and keeps weeds crowded out. It can be tilled back into the soil. Some types of clover are powerful nitrogen fixers, and they can be tilled back into the soil. Peas they're probably my favorite. They are legumes. I might not be saying that right. Legumes. That tastes good. They crowd out the weeds and add nitrogen back into the soil. Marigold flowers controls the pests in the garden, crowds out the weeds, and is beneficial to your soil. It adds beautiful color to your garden area. Cover crops create soil structure with their roots to increase the oxygen in the soil. Then you have healthier soil filled with aerobic bacteria and better for the environment. The best cover crops for your garden will depend on your climate and your garden's specific needs, whether it's soil regeneration, weed resistance, or both. Lots of people find that beans, peas, marigolds, those are the easiest cover crops for them to use. Make a good habit of planting marigolds in each garden bed area to help with pest control, as well as enriching your soil. Most of the plant on hairy vetch, which is Bacilla villosa, is a legume used as a cover crop for orchards, vineyards, livestock area. Hairy vetch mulch suppresses weeds, improving tomato health by preventing soil splash on the plant leaves. It says that it is an annual. The leaves and the pea shoots of most of the plant are edible. And the benefit of vetch, it adds organic matter and improves the soil's structure by promoting a better drainage and increasing the soil's ability to retain water and the soil's nutrients. Remember, hairy vetch seeds are very toxic and poisonous to humans and should never be consumed. It's considered invasive in Northern California. There are other crops that you can use, and there is more information that I have found on the internet, but probably for most people, the most common plants to use to enrich the soil and help it get back into shape is growing all types of beans, every type of pea you can think of, and planting the marigold flowers. So add them to your garden space, add them to your garden bed. Those plants are not going to hurt to be planted with other plants. The only thing you want to remember though, if you plant the types of beans that are climbers, you will need to put some type of pole or trellis or something. Even the, I will probably say this wrong too, obelisks, that you can build your own out of wood, or you can get some made out of plastic or metal. They look really pretty, and they're kind of neat to trellis up. We even took old fencing and PVC pipe and made a trellis using that, and made kind of a horseshoe walkway into part of the garden that we use, where we direct sow into the ground. And we also are doing more with vertical gardening too. Marigold flowers are something that you can plant in your garden beds, direct sow in the ground. Your cloth grow bags that you grow different vegetables in, your stacking planters. There's numerous stacking planters now on the market. Everybody's getting into the big stacking rage to give people more area to grow stuff in limited space. So keep that in mind when you're doing your garden. Plant some cover crops and get your soil back to where it needs to be. And then don't forget, use a little bit of fertilizer. Compost is always the best. You can make your own. You can get compost fairly reasonable. It's a must to use as the soil starts to go down, and you are working your soil and stuff. Putting a little compost around the base of the plant, it helps it tremendously. And like I said, there are all kinds of other water soluble fertilizers that you can also get if you want to feed your plants more regularly. But planting peas, beans, and marigolds, it's just so easy to do, and it's going to help your plants, help your garden, and make it a little bit more successful for you when you're sowing and growing. So I hope you got something out of this video. It's nice and short and sweet. Tell your friends about us. Hit the notification button so that you know when we release more videos, so that way you're not missing out on something. I might actually do something kind of cool, I don't know. Anyway, we appreciate you, and you are like friends and family to us. So someday we hope that we can get to that first 1,000 subscribers, but you know, we're starting out small and hoping to go big. So help us get there. Like, share, subscribe, tell people that you know about us. My son and I, we work hard at this. When I retired, he said, "Mom, I want to give you something that you're going to like to do, and you're going to have fun." And I really can say that I have enjoyed my summer just being out in the garden. And I have seen some of the most beautiful butterflies and other insects and pollinators, and even had a praying mantis, seen some ladybugs. I mean, it's just been a wonderful experience, and I've got a really nice secluded area in different parts of the yard. So keep sowing and growing. Don't be melancholy. You're in the garden. Let us remain happy. Thanks for watching.